Peace all. Varikama I here of Varikaba Mystics, and this day we are here to do the daily PowRa for the day of the week. Okay, the last day of the week, in fact. And yes, I am coming in a little bit late because this 7 days is all about taking a sabbatical. And yes, I'm working hard. I'm not smart right now. I'm taking heed of my own lessons and I'm going to switch up and have a different way of working. But let's talk about this day. The planetary archetype is Saturn, and Saturn looks at you checking yourself. Are you on purpose? Are you responding to your ability? Okay. What is it that you are doing? Is it really of your soul's purpose, your soul's knowing? Okay, you'll be faced with limitations and restrictions. How do you feel about that? How can you overcome that? Is it for your highest good or not? Saturn'Dây is always a great day to do spirit work, to check yourself, to reflect, it being the seventh day, to reflect on what you've done for the last 6 days and what you want to do for the next 6 days. Okay, great time to write these things out because you know writing is very powerful. Once you put something down on the paper, as well as you speaking it out, words, even your thoughts, and then you imagining it and you feeling it, it's all powerful. But on this day, it's very powerful to do writing rituals. Okay, the color therapy for today is indigo, brown, and black. And the aroma therapy for today is myrrh. And the mineral therapy is lead. Okay. Today's numerological influence is a number 6. Altogether, the 2018 plus the 9 plus the 22 equals to 42, and 4, 5, 6, you know. But we also take a greater note at this 22 because this is a master number, and the 22 is all about building. Okay, the low octave of the 22 is the 4 vibration, and the 4 is all about grounding, strong foundation, structure, stability, you know, roots, culture. And the 22 is the high octave of that. So we're looking at it not just on a mundane, but in the micro scheme of things, but the macro scheme of things. So let's say not just for your neighborhood, but for humanity. Okay. And the 6 vibration is all about understanding that spirit is first and matter is after. And that's how you bring about your abundance, your pleasures, your leisures, you know, what you find beautiful, how you can bring about those kind of relationships that really are conducive for you. And you know, we're in the 9th month, which is all about culmination and realizing that whatever you reap, you will sow. Or what you have reaped, what you have sown, you will reap. Excuse me. You know, so whatever you have planted, you know, whether it's thoughts, feelings, situations, people, places, things, you will reap of that, you know. So be mindful of what you do seed, but not to think that, oh, because I've put it like this, that it means that is the end of it, or that's all I can do with it. Remember, you are also an alchemic being, you can change and switch and transmute ish up to serve the greatest you, especially when you're moving for your highest heights. Even if you've come from somewhere where you wasn't vibrating as at that height, you will always be guided where you can be elevated if that's what you so choose. And if you choose the other side, you will also be guided there too. But the Most High, the Infinite One, God as you may call it, never leaves you without a warner or a guide. There's always going to be someone there that is going to help you, show you the light, even in the midst of dark. Remember, dark and light is not bad or good. It's just different phases and stages, perspectives to move from. The dark is the abyss, is the spirit, is the unknown, is unseen. Okay, where the light is the manifested. So when you're in the dark, you're going to be in a things where you can't readily see, but you have to feel through. Understanding vibration and frequencies, and understanding the vibration and the frequency of things helps you manifest what you actually want, not just have things manifest for you. Okay, and Saturn helps you realize that. When you get into your Saturn return, which will be about between 25 to 28, you have your first Saturn return, because Saturn returns back to the space where it was when you were born. Because remember, every planet has an energy and has an effect on you. Your birth chart will let you know what it is and how it can move you. And basically, your birth chart is the picture of the sky at the time of your birth. So you can see where your soul sign is, which is what people are mostly affiliated with, know of, where their sun sign is. And you can check where your moon sign is, which represents your thinking, your feeling, and how you react to things. And then you can check where your Saturn is, which checks about your purpose, your responsibilities, where you might have restrictions and limitations. But once you understand how to overcome that, you get your blessings, i.e. learning your lessons equates earned blessings. And lessons equals to karma as well. So those hard things that you may feel like, oh, why? Once you can learn why they are, then you can get the blessings for them. And yeah, that's coming strong right now for me personally, and I'm sure for all of us, because we're in the culmination season, the time when we harvest. We have the full moon coming in Pisces on the 24th of the 22nd, and we have the equinox tomorrow as well, helping us to again realize what was and what was not so good or not so pleasing to the eye, and then moving forward to what could be much more pleasing for the eye and moving with that. Again, the emphasis for this year is about relationships and intuitive guidance, understanding that spirit is first and matter is after. And we can get into real good relationships, business, family, like our soul group family are the best, are our true family. Because the family that we are born to, those are people that are there to help us grow. So they're going to have a lot of lessons for us. They can obviously will have a lot of love for us as well. And at the same time can have a lot of issues for us too. But again, those issues are blessings in disguise. What else? Well, today, astrologically, we have the moon in Aquarius, which is right now. And we have the soul in Virgo up until the 4th of November. Okay, the aspects that's affecting us today is we still have the soul and Mercury conjunct. So it's just like us again, yeah, and it's in Virgo, checking and being practical about our soul's truth and communicating that truly. And because the mood is in Aquarius, moving away from Capricorn, it's not, and we should have been more grounded and stable about it and trying to figure out how we can practicalize that. But now we're looking at, I'm just going to be free with it. I like forget what anybody else says. This is what I want. This is what I know. This is what feels right to me. So I'm going to move. Fuck everybody else. But because it's in Neptune, we have to be mindful of not deluding ourselves and not being too fanatical, but using that intuition and the fantasies in a grounded state. And we also have Mercury opposing Chiron in Pisces. What Chiron is all about is known as the wounded healer. Is all about us healing our wounds, finding ways to heal our wounds, and maybe not our wounds specifically, but finding different healing modalities for different ailments. Okay, and this conjunction is speaking about us checking our beliefs, because we're moving away from the we're moving away from the Piscean age into the Aquarius age. And yesterday we did have the meteor shower. I swear I woke up like feeling so brand new. And today the 22nd, I was born in the 22nd, so like, yeah, I was feeling a whole new newness. I didn't feel pressed to do anything but just relax, and even the children helped me feel more relaxed, and they just like did what they needed to do, and they even had an early nap in the morning, which they don't do anymore. Like it was just like, yeah, and I went to sleep like not how I wanted, because I had some things to do, but I fell asleep accidentally, and but it was much needed because I needed the rest. This is why all my work is coming out quite late today. But I needed the rest because I said, I have been working hard, not as smart as I could be. So I'm finding a different way to work things. And like I said, they're feeling brand new. And this culmination season, the 9 vibration is all about that, us realizing all the stuff that we've already done, and how well have they been serving us. If they haven't been serving us, like, stand up and be like, no, I was wrong. And that's okay. That is applaudable, actually. I think I just made up that word, applaudable. Hey, that's a good for you. That's a good look. How about that? Keep it simple. Okay, I'm not ever trying to really like complicate things. I'm just like so versatile. Sometimes it comes out like this, it comes out like that. So that's what it is. But yes, definitely it's all about us accepting the truth of the matter, not the facts. Because facts, remember, are popular beliefs. You know, they're not necessarily the truth, although it can be seen as that because everybody says it so. But what's truth is your soul's knowing, is the soul's knowing. And that's why when people say the truth is what is it? When they say the truth is I don't know, the truth is dependent on you, whatever. No, the truth is soul's knowing. So the source, and we all have that. We all can access that. I think when we're looking at the perspective is when we look at beliefs, what everybody thinks is true. Not to negate Pisces energy, because Pisces energy is a great energy. Pisces is the alpha, the omega. They've been all the way around. It reminds me of that 9 vibration, because it's been from the 0 to the 8, and it's now at the 9, and is able to see all that's been and why it's been. And that's why Pisces sometimes come across as the martyr, because they understand the plights of Earth and the humans, and they're very sensitive to that. And if you watch my Virgo season video, you'd see that even in my video, because I'm a Pisces rising, and yeah, you know, you absorb a lot of people's energy. You can be in one place, like I was, quiet, nobody there. All of a sudden, everybody cuts, like fills up the room, and then, you know, if they don't like what they see, or they don't understand what they see, they get a bit agitated. And sometimes Pisces can be like, because for me, I had a coup where even my daughter said, "Shall we go?" And I was like, no, I'm gonna stay and finish my int. But like 3 people came to me telling me like, sorry this and sorry, just like trying to disrupt what I was doing. But not to worry, keep pushing. Understand your soul's knowing. My soul's knowing. The reason why I had to go through that is because, again, I am the agitator for this. You know, I wake people up to different things. I got a lot of people sitting in and thinking like, wow. And I saw the eyes and I saw the energy and I felt the energy. People like the things that I was saying, they wasn't expecting. What I was doing, they haven't seen. Or not that they haven't seen, but they was like, huh, what's that? Or you know, quizzing, not understanding. Because I'm here to break those paradigms. I'm also Pisces Aquarius rising on the cusp. So we're in Aquarius, we're coming into the Aquarius age, and it's all about breaking paradigms. It's all about utilizing both our mental side and our emotional side. Because remember, Aquarius is the water bearer. It's an air sign, but it also carries water, i.e., being of the masculine energy, but also understanding the feminine energy. That's why we speak about spirit first and matter after. Yeah. Okay, so heal those beliefs that you had. It's okay to be like, okay, I thought that was it, but it's not. Now I know better. Okay, and once you can integrate that knowing and move with it, like anything anybody else said, like was oh, but now you're changing, you're switching up on me and shit, and all of that. Like, don't worry, they're gonna be like, oh wow, thank you. Actually, I applaud you for sticking through it, even though everybody was telling you nah, because now I see. Okay, because with your light, more people will see. Once you can stand on your own truth, because it takes one person to stand in their truth for others to follow. And if it takes one person to do anything and others will follow. If you're standing in your truth and people follow that, yo, you'd be so much better off. You'd be blessing not just yourself but the world again. And that's what the 22 vibration is all about. It's not just the self, it's about the whole. And sometimes the 22 vibration gets a lot of slack because the whole isn't always ready for what the 22 brings, but it still has to be brought. So dust off your shoulders and keep it pushing. with your soul's knowing, your soul's truth. Okay, beautiful. So the messages for today, card wise, we have Archangel Raphael, the healer's healer, and the ultimate healer. We have Harmony and Archangel Metatron, the remover of obstacle. Ganesha still. Oh my gosh, I forget today is the last day of Ganesha chapter 3. No, still I haven't got the word right. Words, whatever, meh. All about celebrating wisdom, intelligence, innate wisdom, soul sourced wisdom, and doing that, moving with that, brings about prosperity. Okay, longevity. Harmony we have, and magnification. Beautiful. Let's read Harmony. It says Harmony, the holy healer Raphael, shining the exquisite emerald green orb of heart healing love in the icon, illustrates for us the unfolding metaphoric hands of the Mother Earth as she flourishes through the boundless peace and love of the sacred tree of life. The tree is an ancient mystical symbol appearing in all faiths and spiritual philosophies. It reminds us of our unfolding evolutionary capacity and that of the planet. It alludes to the interconnectivity of all life on our planet within the animal, vegetable, and mineral kingdoms. It is a metaphor for the common descent and ascent of evolution. Therefore, if there is a lack of harmony in your life, and since all states exist in duality on planet terra firma, yes, Lily, come here, babe. Okay. Amor, calmate, venga. I'm in the middle of recording. Come here, Amor. Come over. Come on this side. Excuse me, y'all. So what did it say? So there's a lack of harmony in your life, and since all states exist in duality, that means sometimes you can be very harmonious one minute, and then the next minute there's going to be some disharmony. That's part of the world. That's part of this realm that we live in here. Okay. Therefore, lack of harmony in your life, and since all states exist in duality on planet terra firma, you will be complemented by Divine Mother through Raphael. Gaze on the lustrous image on the icon and Raphael's heart sigil, then feel your whole being growing with the sap of your own evolution, surrendering to the next moment when the Divine Mother will draw you to an unfolding of your creativity. Chant a song of praise by using he or hi or he in the throat chakra. Okay, yes, the tree is everything. Tree is the earth's lung, and it's a representative of your lungs, of our lungs in our body. Okay, the tree is the roots. Reminds me of, again, that 22 vibration, the 4 foundations, groundation. The roots of something is very important. How you, again, in this culmination season, what you plant and how you plant it depends on it. It will show on how it grows. So when you find in this harmony, go to the root of things. Find the source. What is it? How did it come up? And the root of things is the spirit first, and then you understand why the matter is. And the next card is Magnification with Archangel Metatron, and it reads, Metatron's heart sigil teaches us that we live at a time of immense spiritual expansion on planet Earth. Yes, we do. From the work of meditation and prayer, we may, and remember, meditation is listening, and prayer is asking. We may resolve the predicaments of the flesh, seeing that all without is a reflection of what is within. Again, that knowing that the tree is the representative of our lungs, how we breathe. And breath is everything. It's likewise the trees. That's why there's so many trees around. That's why we go through so much rubbish. And anybody that sees a tree cut, I don't know, me personally, whenever I see a tree cut, or it affects me a little bit. I have to give it a little healing, and I say a little prayer. And you know, there's always some talks about trees deforest. They say deforestation and needing to plant more trees. So through the work of meditation and prayer, we may resolve the predicaments of the flesh, seeing that all without is a reflection of what is within. Through resolution, we become closer to the source, and our physical constitution reflects the magnitude of our integrity. Then the eighth chakra opens, and the vessel of the universal heart connects with our energy field of infinite potential, magnifying our spiritual essence. This magnification is a source given, opening us to the refined nature of service in our community. Virgo season and the broader global and 22 vibration and the broader global village. Therefore, ask yourself what has recently opened in you to bring you to this potential gateway for the healing of the planets, healing Chiron, you know, healing the beliefs. Chiron is in Pisces right now, healing the belief system that we have carried through that is not serving us. Instead, using that powerful Pisces energy to create our reality in truth, not facts. Chant through the first transpersonal chakra of the universal heart, 7 inches above your crown chakra. Ah, yes, beautiful. Realizing that when you connect to your, you're not just connecting to self, you're connecting to all else. We are this speckle of dust and we're all together, we're all working together, whether we realize or not. When you do good, everybody gets good. When you do bad, we everybody feels it. Okay, that's why, like, slowly, even when the earth has goes through all of these like typhoons, and sometimes, yeah, whether typhoons and hurricanes or this, sometimes, yeah, they are plagued, but like, know that Mother Nature source is much greater than government construct. And sometimes these things are done as a purge. The earth does it itself as a purge to clear up the isms and schisms, and that means people sometimes too. And look at, even there was we used to be Advent, like Kwanzaa celebrators, and there's one video that we love, the Black Candle, and it talked about when the people went through Katrina in what was it, oh, God, in Haiti, was it was it Haiti, or I think it was Haiti, can't remember, excuse me if it is, anyways, where, you know, they spoke about how they celebrated Kwanzaa all the time, and that first year they really understood, that first year that Katrina happened, when they celebrated Kwanzaa, then they really understood what like coming together meant, because after that atrocity they really like could appreciate each other more and more. These people that you would walk past every day, not even check that, you know, you are one. Now people are living in each other's house, they've never met each other, they don't know each other, but they're like best of friends, because they realize like our differences are practically our similarities, and no matter how different we are, like we will have source within, and that source connects us all. And we're talking about humans, okay, because not everybody that you see that looks like a human is a human. There are some energies that are really are not that, and some humans have attachments to these energies that then make them do all kinds of crazy shit that they used to. Those humans as well, you have to kind of give them a wide berth, you know, for your own evolution before they take you down. No, excuse me, not take you down like that, because you know you have the power, but you can also give away your power knowingly or unknowingly. That's why it's so important to always check the spirit nature of things before you think and feel and move because of the matter of it. Okay. And underneath the deck, I like this card. I have to let you see. We have Archangel Raphael and Embrace. You know, a quick read. So Raphael scatters the red rose of passion at your feet when you truly yield to allowing the masculine and feminine aspects of your being. Yes, the great yin and yang impulses to flow beautifully through your life. The weaving treeness of both male and female form symbolizes the god and the goddess archetypal aspects of your adoring nature. The red rose is a, careful, to my side, yes. The red rose is a constant gift of presence in the sacred marriage. Choosing this card indicates that you haven't been fully present with these aspects of your living, with the doing and the being, the action and the yielding, the divine and the profane. Therefore, Raphael's heart sigil wishes you to heal this imbalance, to allow the flow of the universal force to move through you, move through your roots to the uppermost teachers, for the uppermost reaches of your branches, and thence to embrace the fullness of you in form and in feeling. And this is what this culmination season is going to be coming, going to help us bring about, understanding again spirit first and matters after, spirit being the feminine energy and matter being the masculine energy, and never ever to forget or negate that we encompass both and we should move with both. And us twin flames, like this whole yearning and waiting for the divine masculine, the divine feminine to show up at our doorstep physically is not needed, because they are there spiritually anyways. Okay. And knowing that you have that within you as well helps you move. And knowing that you are alone, but you are never lonely. Or is it you feel lonely, but you are never alone? One of the two. Because again, you have your spirit guide, you have your divine counterpart, the divine feminine around you all the time. You are one soul. You might be physically apart, but spiritually always together. And that's where you get those genius moments. It's your higher self, and your higher self is your higher partner as well. This is your soul knowing, your soul source. Irie. And again, reminding us of the tree. Remembering to breathe, giving thanks for the breath, giving thanks for life, and understanding the roots of everything is what brings about the fruits of things and things. Oh, look at that. And the trust your vibe message is remember to breathe. I didn't check that. Okay, and underneath the deck as well, we have play, which I'm going to read to number 10. Again, that's integration. That's knowing the yin and the yang. And play is that high octave vibration. When you play, you bring your intuitive guidance, you be more present and more aware. Helps you move with your soul's knowing, and being playful is that childlike energy. And you know, children are the closest parts of the soul. They're the closest to the soul. That's why children are plagued so much by these creeps. And have you ever checked that even in football, they take the children's hand before they play, and that's them absorbing the children's energies. Okay, because the children, again, they are so pure. And when people put their hands on the children's heads, no, that's absorbing their energy because they are so pure. Okay, and when you let your children just go to school and get taught by these people that you don't even know who they are for how many hours of the day, like that's absorbing their energy and imparting their own ways of thinking and feeling and dealing onto your child. Remember, you as a child, as a parent, as a mother, father, the family, you are their first teachers. Okay, so take ownership of that. I know it's like homeschooling isn't the easiest thing to do. Everybody has, we all have other things to do, but that's our first and primal job. And no, we don't have to do just one teacher thing. We can do collectives, we can do co-ops, we can do, just take that ownership. It's important. Remember to breathe. Let's read. It says, my spiritual teacher once said, there are no rule emergencies, only opportunities and invitations to grow your soul. Don't pull me like that, Kat. Come on now. Don't do that. Some situations feel more intense and urgent than others, but all will be more manageable if you remember to breathe properly. Breathing is the gateway to the sixth sense and receiving higher vibrations. When you hold your breath, you deprive yourself of spirit and enter into a debilitating fear-based state of fight or flight. Hurry and scurry kind of energy, losing all access to higher awareness. By remembering to breathe slowly and deeply through the nose and out through your mouth, you remain connected to divine guidance and higher protection when you feel in danger or threatened. You have been asking to grow on a soul level, and for this reason life may feel more challenging than usual. Take it as a sign of your soul's growth and stay cool, calm, and collected, or connected, it says here, but collected, and to your highest power through your breath. You don't have to know what you're doing right now or even have a plan of action. Just continue breathing slowly and deeply and remain open in your heart and mind to higher guidance. Take a deep breath right now. Inhale, hold, and exhale. See what I mean? And let's replay. It says, to activate your higher awareness beautiful and instantly restore good vibration, all you need is a serious dose of recreational playtime. Rather than continue to relentlessly press against the uphill battles of life, it's necessary to back off at regular intervals and do something fun. This gives your ego a break and allows your creative spirit to incubate. Can you know what? No, that's it. You're gonna have to finish if you continue pulling me like that. I know you're in a funny position, but don't do that. Careful. Okay, this gives your ego a break and allows your creative spirit to playing with your baby. Incubate a solution. Having fun is not a waste of time, of course not. It allows the universe to work on your behalf while you refresh your soul and gain a new perspective. Play also raises your personal vibration and increases your ability to intercept divine guidance from higher realms. Albert Einstein once said that he wished he played more, while Leonardo da Vinci made it a regular daily practice. An hour or two, or even a full evening or weekend of play will release your inner genius, restore your vitality, and usher in the solutions you seek. Back off, relax, enjoy, and see if a surprising outcome results. Yes, have fun. Play. That's why when you are around children and you play, like you feel so much better. If you're not there to misconstrue the energy, like you also gain positivity from them, because if you're trying to like cipher their energy, you get your comeuppance as well. Don't get twisted, like swiping these children, it's just not fair. But if you're there for a higher vibration, and you're there, loving them, appreciating them, giving them what they need, you will also get what you need, right? And today's tarot message, we have before we go on, this goes hand in hand, these two, breathing and playing, being present, okay? Because breathe is a great way to stay present. Breathing and playing is a great way to be in the now as well, and both of that helps you be in a higher state of awareness. And being in your higher state of awareness means you can get those intuitive guidance, which is the 11 year is all about, us receiving our intuitive guidance. Because once we learn our soul and get to move with that through our intuitive guidance that we're going to get daily, because learning the soul is understanding who and why you came to be, and then tuning yourself to your highest being, your highest self, is that moving every day, daily, weekly, monthly, momentarily, like every way towards your soul's knowing, your soul's purpose. And being present helps you. Breathing and playing, being light, not being dense, not being down, and not being down in the drudges, overthinking, ruminating, like bogging yourself down with the stuff that is not conducive to you. That's what keeps you dense. And this is what the tarot message is coming in, like us moving away from that, the 5 of Swords, moving away from that, and another 5 as well, 5 of Pentacles, moving away from lack, moving away from feeling like you have to fight people mentally or physically because they're not seeing things your way, or because you're moving from different spectrums. And if that's the case, move away. And that's not going to bring you back to lack, because if you're tuning into what is best for you, you're going to get what's true to you. Okay, and your truth is abundance. Also, all soul beings are abundant beings. Underneath the deck, look at that. 4 of Pentacles. Because who doesn't want a stability? It's not, yes, you're right, not 4 of Pentacles. It's the 4 of Not the either, baby. 4 of Wands. Okay, moving passionately in your spirit, knowing to bring about the structure, the foundation, the real roots and culture that you need, your truth. And it brings about joy, light, more play, more fun times, good unions, real supportive unions. Okay, for romance, we have give your relationship a chance. It says work on your partnership and healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, and in calling, so your prayers, affirmation, and visualization helps you bring you together. Okay, keep on working on yourself and you get your true soulmate, the one that's going to be there for you all the way and help you build this foundation here. And working on yourself means healing your family issues, whether it's lessons that you've grown from them, going to be the lessons that they come with, so you can earn your blessings, and your blessings will be your true soulmate. Okay, and keeping an open mind. What's it say? Give your relationship a chance to work on your partnership. Why did I say keep an open mind? Because I kept seeing that card earlier. It goes hand in hand, I guess. Keep an open mind and give your relationship a chance to work on it and work on it. Okay, so this day, heal, 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 right? And build, build, build away from what has already been and what you already know doesn't work for you anymore, and move forward until what you know is going to be more conducive to thee. Okay, towards this, away from this, and definitely not feeling like this, by remembering to breathe and playing, being present in the now, where you can get those intuitive guidance and you can know what you need to shift, so then you know how to grow your soul. Okay, embracing your yin and your yang side and working and twerking that, knowing that you're magnificent, you're a part of this great and grand scheme of things. Okay, and find the peace and harmony. Know that sometimes you're going to go through this harmony because there's lessons to be learned, as well as having the fun times and the good times. It doesn't have to be terribly hard though. I know, I'm going to mix them. I'm going to put them aside. All right, so yeah, take the time while you have the time to work on yourself and do the works. Have a beautiful day, and we shall be seeing you again. Peace all.